forecast for Thanksgiving weekend. So this forecast will go tomorrow, Thanksgiving, through the end of the week. So happy Thanksgiving. And this is about the time I normally do my patrons forecast as well. So everybody gets the patron forecast this week, which I normally do on Wednesdays. And looks like weather is going to be decent. Well, I don't know if decent for the weekend, but going to have a couple chances of rain, some lighter rain on Friday, heavier rain on Sunday. It doesn't look like any real mixing with winter weather involved in that, so travel should be basically fine. A nice day tomorrow for Thanksgiving Day, and also Saturday is a pretty nice day as well. Temperatures relatively close to average, maybe a touch above average, but pretty close to the average for this time of year. So what's going on across the country? First of all, you can see for today and tomorrow, we've got lots of kind of clear air, clear skies to our west. And what we've got is the beginnings of our developing system to our west and kind of continued moisture in the southern jet stream. There was a lot of questions about whether the southern and northern jet streams would come together to create a storm. They're not really phasing up, at least with the strongest energy in the north and the strongest energy in the south, to give us a big storm, which maybe we were looking at about a week ago. Instead, it's going to kind of come in two phases. The first northern stream energy is going to come through Friday with a little bit of light rain, and then the southern energy will catch a little piece of northern energy and come towards us with some heavier rain for Sunday. And like I said, any frozen precipitation is way up, basically mostly in Canada, but also maybe in the highest elevations of far northern Vermont, New Hampshire, and up in northern Maine. But for us, no issues with frozen precipitation. If we take a look at radar, you can see sign of the same thing here. We've got a storm well to the north here. That front is going to kind of come through. It's going to pick up some moisture. That's what's going to give us our precipitation on Friday. And then just the beginnings of our system, which is starting to come together, which will eventually be our Sunday storm across Texas currently. Let's take a look at what that looks like in terms of the map here. We're going to have our front kind of draped across us, and this will kind of come through as showers with a low pressure system well to our north. And like I said, this is really not going to be a huge deal. We're looking at probably 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch of precipitation out of this. So showers, it does be mostly Friday afternoon is the timing. With this will be the time in terms of when the precipitation actually falls. But it shouldn't be a real big deal. Really, anytime on Friday that there is a chance of some precipitation. And then on Sunday, our storm is back to our west. It's going to take a kind of St. Lawrence River track, and there won't be any cold air, really, at least deep cold air, walked in across the northeast. So this will all be rain, basically. And this storm will bring us, again, precipitation really any time on Sunday. The timing is a little bit up in the air with this, whether we get this, whether it's raining when you wake up on Sunday or if it waits until late morning to start raining. But anyways, this storm basically looks to bring 1 inch to maybe 1.5 inches of rain, so a decent rainmaker, but not, like I said, nothing in the way of frozen precipitation. So what does that forecast look like in terms of the overall details? Tomorrow, highs in the mid-40s, which again, it's a little bit above average, not radically above average, though. We're probably around 40s, probably our average for this time of year. Temperatures overnight, when we keep the clouds roll in for that storm that's coming in on Friday, temperatures in the mid-20s overnight. We will warm up enough before the rain starts so that it'll be all rain. Temperatures in the low 40s. It'll be light, like I said, 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch. Overnight, we drop back into the low 30s as we stay cloudy. We do get some peaks of sun on Saturday. Saturday's a pretty nice day, about like Thanksgiving, with temperatures about 45 degrees. Overnight, we are clear. We cool back down into the upper 20s before rain moves in sometime on Sunday. Like I said, timing on that rain is a little bit up in the air, but it will definitely rain on Sunday. Looking at about 1 inch to 1.5 inches, and rain should be basically wrapped up probably by Sunday evening. And then we're cloudy Sunday night into Monday. Temperatures in the mid to upper 30s as we don't cool down that much as the warmth. It'll take a little bit of time before this storm starts to drag in some cooler air behind it. In terms of our weekend highlights, our weekend is dominated by 2 damp days. That would be Friday and Sunday, and 2 dry days. That's Thanksgiving and Saturday. Thanksgiving is pleasant with temperatures in the 40s and a decent amount of sun. Friday, a weak storm moves through with about a 1/4 inch of rain. That's probably even on the high end, probably even a little bit less than that for a lot of us. Saturday is similar to Thanksgiving with a decent amount of sun, temperatures in the 40s. And then on Sunday, a stronger storm moves through with 1 to 1.5 inches of rain. All right, thanks for joining me. I want to give a quick shout out to my patrons who help support what I do here. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel before, I would encourage you to do so. And I'll be back on Monday with a look at next week's work week forecast. Thanks again, and we'll be back Monday.